Welcome you absolute legends, I am Full Face, I am Pete, I am back, and today I'm going over my top 10 pickups of the month of April. We're in May already. I mean, I can't believe we're nearly halfway through the year already, which is mad. But I've got a lot of pickups, 2 honourable mentions, so I'm going to crack straight into them. So the first honourable mention is, both these have been discontinued, that's why they're honourable mentions, and they're getting pretty hard to find. The first one is from the house of Calvin Klein, and this is CK1 Electric, and this one, it is a really interesting one. It's very bright, very so citrusy, very fresh, very nice. I don't know why they've got the electric feel, but I don't know. But it's a very nice one, and that's my first honourable mention. So CK1 Electric, and my second one, also been discontinued, but from the house of Versace, and this is from Versace Yellow Jeans. Now this is targeted for women, but I have all the others. I've got baby blue jeans, I've got black jeans, I've got green jeans. I had them all, but I hadn't got this one. So I managed to pick up a bottle of this, and it is quite a pungent one. It's one of those ones that will certainly make a statement. It's not for the faint-hearted, but again, I don't see why men couldn't pull this one off either. So this was another great one I've had to add to my collection, and like I say, I've got all of them now, so I'm really pleased to have this one. So this is Versace Yellow Jeans. Alright, so in this 10 list, I've got cheapies, I've got designer, I've got niche, I've got some new releases. So there's a big bag of stuff to get in here. So the first one is a cheapie, which quite frankly, everyone likes a cheapie. And this was a really good one, and it's also from the house of Calvin Klein. It's CK All, and I've got a massive 200ml bottle. It was so cheap, it was ridiculous. It was like 20 quid for this 200ml bottle. But this one came out in 2017. Oh, but it smells. Oh. It's got bergamot, grapefruit blossom, rhubarb in this, vetiver and some jasmine, and the florals in here is fantastic. It works really nicely in spring and summer. This could be my summer rotation list coming up. Summer's just around the corner, but this one's a nice pickup, easy to wear scent, works for everyone. I do not care how old you are. If you want to just get into fragrance and you don't want to spend a lot of money, try this one. It's number 10, it's CK All. Alright, popping in at number 9, and this was one of the new releases from this year, and it's probably the most unique fragrance I've probably ever put my nose on. And it's from the house of Kayali. It's Yum 33 Pistachio Gelato. Really unusual fragrance. It is like a gourmand like no one else. But my god, does it work. So it's got ice cream, cotton candy, marshmallow, pistachio, rum. It's just got all sorts in it, and a bit of hazelnut. It is the most unique smelling. I don't know when I'm going to wear this that much, but if you want to make a head-turning statement and smell something completely different, now I would say highly recommend to test this one first, because do not blind buy this one. It's very unique, and it will definitely, if you don't like sweet scents, like you like your dark and rich ones, don't touch this one at all. This one is a great one, but I'm going to try and wear this in summer and see how it goes. So my number 9 is Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Alright, coming in at number 8, and this one came out last year, and I'll be honest with you, I forgot to pick it up, but I haven't yet now. I've maybe about 6 months behind the times, but that's life. You can't win everything. And this one has a Burberry, and it's Burberry here at Eau de Parfum. Now the EDT, I've got that one already. The EDP was I was looking forward to this one, and I'll be honest, does not disappoint. If you want a great masculine woody scent, and you want it to work, like if you want it for the spring and summer, I would go for the EDT. If you want it more for the fall and winter, go EDP every time, because it just has that little bit extra, works really nicely. The EDT is beautiful for spring and summer, and this one, like I say, it's got pine, it's got benzoin, which really gives it a nice oomph up. 3 different types of cedar. It's got Virginia, can't remember now, Haitian and Virginian cedar, and I think I want to add some incense. I couldn't think what the word was. It's incense, which just gives it a nice depth. It's really unique. I think you could pull this off in the office in the fall and winter, piece of cake. You can still wear this going out. It's a really nice one that I think if you go, I'd say 25 and up, you'll appreciate this one. Maybe the younger guys might not appreciate it so much because it's very woody and it's quite dull. But over 25s, definitely try this one out. Burberry Hero EDP. Alright, coming in at number 7, and this came out in 2020, so again, we're going back a few years now. But again, it's just one of those ones that you forget to pick up, and that's just life. But this one has some Gucci. It's Gucci Guilty EDP, and again, I haven't got the Parfum version yet. That's on my list. But this is all the hints of rose, and that's quite enough. But with some balsamic vinegar, which gives it a nice contrast. Lavender, some orange blossom, and some cedar. Again, very classy fragrance, very well put together. Again, it's only a 50ml bottle, so I don't need much because, like I say, I've got enough to kill an army off with. But this one, again, I'd wear more fall and winter. It's definitely going to be in my rotations this year for the fall and winter, and I'm quite looking forward to trying this when it gets a bit cooler, when it's more like the leaves are changing. I will think this will be the one I would go for. You can wear it every day, but I would probably more likely to wear it at night, which I think is where it'll shine even better. Because it's so unique, because it's so nice, and it's got, like I said, the rose in it and all those different notes, I think it will make you stand out in the crowd. So my number 7 is Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum. Alright, coming at 6 and just missing out the top 5, so this is the only discontinued one I got in here because I probably shouldn't have put this in, but I just thought it's one of those ones. From the house of Ralph Lauren, it came out 2000, it's Explorer. This one is quite a unique fragrance, but it's got leather, it's got mandarin orange, it's nice and fresh at the top. Some coriander, some amber, and some sandalwood. It's a woody, fresh fragrance. It works really nicely actually, but it kind of, no one picked up on it, kind of disappeared in the planet. I was quite gracious enough to pick this one up, and I think it's 75ml. Yeah, 75ml bottle. This will stay in my collection a long time, and I will probably gravitate to it a little bit, but it's one of those ones where I'll just have it more for nostalgia than I will do actually use. Now that's just because I've got so many and I don't like using my discontinued ones too much, but I will wear it from now and again just to have a bit of a reminisce of days gone by. And that's what this one will do. So that's number 6, Ralph Lauren Explorer. Alright, top 5 time out, and these are the big hitters. These ones really pack a punch. And starting at number 5, came out in 2018 from the house of Thameen, is Diadem. I don't know if I said that right. So D-I-A-D-E-M, Diadem. Don't know, not sure how that's pronounced, but hey. But this is a real hitter. It's got lavender, it's got cardamom, saffron, rose. It's very hedonistic. Again, it's fall and winter fragrance. They only do, I think, 50ml bottle. Love the fact that the magnetic cap is so good on this one. Really nice. The bottles are classy, they're very simple. Again, this will be more going out fragrance rather than any other time. But again, if you want to make a statement, this is definitely well worth having a good sample first. Like, get a 10ml bottle, 10ml sample of it, and see how you get on. And if you like it, maybe go for a full bottle. But this, for me, number 5, Thameen Diadem. I don't know how to say it, but that's my number 5. Alright, coming at number 4, and this came out in 2021, and it's probably one of my favourite houses ever. I'd say it was in the top 5 easily. And I had the original one, and this one came out and hadn't got it till now. It's Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. Oh, yes. That violet leaf and cedar is, the violet leaf particularly is straight away you can smell it. But it's got leather, woods and tobacco as well in here. It's very strong, it's a little bit fruity. don't really know why it's a bit fruity, but again, it kind of softens it up. With ombre leather, it's very much in your face, and so same a bit the same with Tuscan leather, but this one's a little tiny bit softer, a little bit nice. I really like this one. Again, I will wear this full winter this year. I kind of gone one way with the rotations, but I've got one or two fresher ones, one more fresh one that I can't wait for summer to wear. But this one again, fall and winter, this is going to work really well. So number 4, Tom Ford Ombre Leather Puff. Alright, coming at number 3, and there's another new release from this year, and this one is from the house of Valentino. It's Born in Roma Intense. Yes. This one is pretty damn good. It's got ginger, it's got vanilla, it's got nutmeg, it's got some lavender and some vetiver in this. It is absolutely stunning juice. I will be wearing this. I think this is more a 3-season fragrance. It's spring, autumn, spring, fall and winter. I don't know, I'd be interested to see how it works in summer, especially in high heat, but I think it's going to be too cloying. I think it's going to be just a little bit too much. But any other time, I think you can wear this as a signature scent quite easily. Very nice, very mass appealing. Valentino have done a really good job with this one. So yeah, I can't argue this one. It's a really nice one. So number 3, Valentino Born in Roma Intense. Alright, coming at number 2, and this one is an absolute juggernaut. Came out in 2011, and I got a massive 200ml bottle. This is from Aterlier Cologne, Trefle pour Cologne Absolute. Mouthful. I will put this in the description box for you so you know what it is. But this one, oh, this is a fresh bombshell. Now it says it's a cologne. It's more like an EDT. It's got a decent longevity on it, but it's got basil neroli, which is really super fresh, which is nice. Oak moss and cardamom, and some cedar in it. It is absolutely stunning juice. It is one of those ones I will be definitely wearing a lot this summer. I don't know if anyone's talking about it, and I know it's an old fragrance, but you can certainly find this, and this is a really good one. So Aterlier Cologne, Trefle pour Cologne Absolute, my number 2. Alright, which leads me to number 1, and number 1, well, quite frankly, came out in 2020. It's got a few flankers from this, which doesn't happen from this house very often. But from this house of Amouage, I had to get it. It's Interlude. I honestly think, where have this been all my life? Oh, that is just so hedonistic. So it's got oregano, bergamot, but that's up top, but that doesn't last very long. But it's got frankincense, amber, which kind of gives it more depth, leather and oud. Oh my god. This I will definitely be wearing full winter this year, no questions asked. And to be honest with you, I love Black Iris. I think Black Iris is definitely more for summer weather, but don't go too heavy on it, otherwise you'll kill a few people. This is definitely fall and winter territory. Do not wear this when it's ridiculously hot. But again, please sample this one first. Do not blind buy this one, because otherwise you could find it going, oh, it's a little too much. It is potent, and I'm not saying that to be light about it. It has certainly got some oomph on it. So number 1, Amouage Interlude. Right, so there you have it, 10 pickups for the month of April. It has been a bit mad, but as always, I try and give you as much as I can, as often as I can. As always, my scent of the day, and this one, it's a bit of an underrated gem, that's good, the Amouage. And it's from Loving L'Homme Sport. No one really talks about this house much. It's weird, because it does some really nice stuff. It's super fresh, it's super easy to wear. Anyone can wear it, and this costs about 30 quid, so it might be worth finding. Loving L'Homme Sport as my scent of the day. As always, if you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please leave them in the comments. Thank you everyone for your subscribing, and I do appreciate every single one. And if you make a comment, I do try and talk to as many of you as I humanly can. As always, I'm on Instagram with fragrances. And as always, You absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.